Welcome to the Nutritional and Wellness Tip for Menopausal Women show. I'm Michelle, a life designer coach, nutritional therapist, leader in run fitness, health enthusiast, and a mum of two, entrepreneur, and the host of this fabulous show. Through this podcast, I bring wisdom and experiences from inspirational people, holistic well-being partners, and from within my own life journey, because I truly want to unravel the complexities and support you around the globe to balance and transform your hormones, to elevate change in emotion, relationships, and lifestyle. So what are we waiting for? This week, we're unraveling the complexities of prebiotics and probiotics, which we know plays an important role in our gut health. Gut health not only impacts how our body absorbs food, it has links to our immune system and even to our mental health. It is one area of focus that can have a huge impact to you overall on several levels, and therefore we should all ensure we are doing what is right to maintain optimum gut health. As we know, our body changes with age and varying levels of hormones. The way our gut microbiome performs also changes, and therefore, even though we've all heard about prebiotics and probiotics, do we know actually what they are? How best do we get them into our diet? And do we do, if anything, supplementation? So I'm going to unravel the mysteries this week. So let's dive straight in. Prebiotics and probiotics definitely have a distinct role each. In simple terms, prebiotics are actual tangible food that we eat, which are sources for our gut bacteria. And that's really important to know that the prebiotics is the food that we eat, which helps support our gut bacteria. Now, probiotics is different because it's live bacteria that offer health benefits when consumed. So let's just put this in simple terms and think of our gut as a garden. The prebiotics are the fertilizers and the probiotics are the seeds. We grow. So how do probiotics work? Correction, how do prebiotics work? Prebiotics are non-digestible food components that us as humans are not able to digest, but our gut bacteria can. And so what are types of prebiotic food? We're looking at legumes, beans, and peas, oats, bananas, berries, asparagus, garlic, leeks, onions. And so by eating a variety of prebiotic foods, it will feed the good gut bacteria, and that will lead to better intestinal health and metabolism, and it will help prevent harmful bacteria growing inside your stomach. Now, other benefits of eating this specific food types, that for prebiotics, is studies have shown improved good digestive health, nutrient metabolism, and regulating our immune system, which helps with the constipation. So if we've got the prebiotics as the fertilizer, and it's just food that we can't easily digest, but the gut bacteria, what do we actually mean by probiotics? Probiotics are good bacteria that benefit our health, and there are 7 common types, but I'm not going to go through on this show at this moment in time the 7 different types of probiotic good bacteria. Each of those 7 different strands have a good bearing on our overall gut bacteria and health. So they're quite specific. The 7 strands are specific and have different health benefits. So when we talk about probiotic foods, what we mean is that the food substance that we are eating will have an amount of one of these strains within it. Now, research has shown that these food substances can improve symptoms like irritable bowel syndrome, lower the risk of respiratory tract infections like the common cold, and lowers the risk of diarrhea. So the probiotic foods is containing a live strand. So which foods are classed as probiotic? Now, a very high quality plain yogurt with live cultures in it can be a fantastic addition to our diet, okay, and help increase that beneficial bacteria that our gut so deserves. When we talk about fermented food, it's another great option. And these contain beneficial bacteria that thrive naturally on carrying sugar or fiber in that food. Now, you're probably going, well, what do you mean fermented foods? It's your kimchi, your sakura, your kombucha tea, your kefir. All of these are available at the supermarket, wherever you decide that you're going to shop. And if you're not going to eat the fermented foods with the probiotic benefits, to make sure they're not pasteurized. So if you do go and buy them, make sure they're not pasteurized, because it's this pasteurized process that creates the healthiness. If it's not pasteurized, that kills the bacteria, and therefore is not going to serve you any benefit in increasing that good gut flora to help with all these health benefits. So let's just recap, right? You've got your prebiotic foods. These are non-digestible foods, okay, that we can't digest as humans, but the gut bacteria can. Then we've also got these live living organisms in our gut, okay, that needs probiotic food, okay, to really, really thrive. And that is where you've got different types of the strands, the good bacteria strands within that food type. And overall, if we start implementing some of this fermented food types within our guts and our diet and our lifestyle, then we really, really will be increasing overall our health and well-being from the gut. You equally, some of the foods that we're talking about where it talks about probiotic is symbiotic, because they both contain the beneficial bacteria and the prebiotic source of fiber. So in that way, you can go, well, actually, try not to think always that there's a prebiotic and a postbiotic, probiotic food. Where can you add more value to get both? And some of these examples are like the kefir and the sakura. And I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. So do feel free to comment if I'm not. And certain types of cheeses. So I think it's important to go, well, okay, you know, we all know there's a connection between our gut for mind, body, and soul. And we also know that as we age, particularly women, menopausal, our gut biome changes, and therefore we should always be reviewing what's healthy and helping. And another question I get asked is, but is this prebiotic and probiotic safe? And yeah, usually it's safe to consume. Now, if you're going from a complete lifestyle change, okay, and introducing this, you may experience some temporary gas and sort of intestinal discomfort whilst you are making those lifestyle changes to add more into your diet. But like with anything, change has never been easy. So it's just small, consistent steps, okay, that we work through and we keep daily habits. What I would say is I'm not a doctor. So if you do suffer with severe illness or a compromised immune system, then please consult with a doctor. Another thing that a lot of women ask me, okay, is should they take a probiotic supplement? And like with any supplementation, there are varying types out there. Yet research suggests that not all of them are worth the money, okay, because they do not all have the same types of bacteria or the same concentration. They usually don't come with that fibrous food sources, which we started at the beginning, the prebiotics. So you can hinder that effectiveness of taking that supplementation unless you're going to change the way and the food that you're serving your body. Now, some of the probiotics that are out there from research are only designed to take it to your intestinal level, but some don't go past your stomach acid. So it's very, very varied. And there are some individuals, again, who should not take probiotics because they may experience worsened symptoms. And like with anything, I think if you're thinking about supplementation, do go and consult a healthcare professional that specialises in this. Now, from my own personal values and from my own personal experience, I always believe that we should look at our nutrition and our food first and our lifestyle before we undertake any supplementation, because research around supplementation is really still inconclusive. So we've talked about the gut microbiome changes as we get older. We've talked about that actually for optimum health in mind, body, soul, in all our relationships in ourselves, relationship with ourselves, with our emotions, relationships with others, our lifestyle. It's important that we look at our gut health. And this is not just for women that are menopausal changing. Okay, gut health is important whether or not you're a toddler, male, female, all the way through to the end. And lots of research says if you focus on your gut health, you are putting in the stepping stones to lead to a better, healthier life. But I suppose really people are going, okay, so I'm going to eat some fibrous food, I'm going to put in some fermented food, but how do I know if it's working? And the research has always suggests that it's based on your symptoms. So it really depends which probiotics you're adding into your diet or you're already consuming. Now, some ways that I would simply say that we can tell if they're working is you've got less stomach pain. You've got more frequent bowel movements, a bit of pooing. You're not so bloated. You've got improved sleep because via the gut-brain connection, it can help enhance your sleeping patterns. You've got better mood. You're managing your emotions. You've got better memory, clearer focus. You're taking away that mental fogginess. You've got fewer, if you're a female, vaginal infections. And we're talking about infections generally. You've got fewer infections. You really are supporting how to do, like, from inside out, all the varying health benefits. So I suppose, what is the conclusion? And the various gut bacteria that we have play a crucial role in our health and well-being. So the prebiotics foods feed the good bacteria that's already in your gut. Why probiotic foods directly introduce the new strands of beneficial microbes that can result in a numerous amounts of health benefits. Now, from all the scientific research, both pre and probiotics show promising health benefits. And it's particularly, we're focusing on gut-brain connection. So just from making a few baby changes, and this is important, this is a lifestyle change. This is you going, okay, I'm taking and empowering myself at my health and well-being. So I'm taking and empowering myself. Change is not easy, and permanent change is not easy. So it's baby, consistent steps. So let's start off by just noting your food diary. Okay, what do you eat each day? How does it make you feel? What symptoms have you got? Take the learnings from today, some prebiotic food and some probiotic food. Choose one of each, and start introducing it into your diet, into breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, and start to then become more present and aware, taking some of those symptoms where research has shown. Are you having bowel movements? Have you got less bloatiness? Is there less discomfort in your stomach? Do you feel that you're getting more focus, clarity, energy? Is your sleep better? Just know a couple of those symptoms that you've got and start tracking against them. So again, just baby steps to help you feel more energized, vibrant, is worth considering. And I'm here to serve you. And that is my purpose and goal in life, is to be of service. And if you need that additional support and review with your nutrition, your lifestyle, your emotions, your relationships, your lifestyle, then do book a discovery call with me direct through my website, which the details will be in the show notes. Because 15-20 minutes of a discovery call could then enable you to elevate your health, your gut, and all those, the core things to you very, very rapidly, in order then to feel better and to live longer holistically. So just to conclude, we've talked about the pre and probiotics. We've talked about the importance of gut health, because there is a strong research to say the gut brain connection. We've talked about the benefits. And we've talked about just being aware. So start off with where you are today, take some baby steps. Where do you want to be? How's it changed? If you need support, contact me via my website. So if you are hearing this message now, you've listened to the entire episode. And for that, I want to thank you from the bottom up. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. And it would be really, really important to me, because I want to be of service to many, that you can leave me a review, share this episode with others. So until next time, let's put our hands to our hearts, balancing our hormones to transform emotional relationships and our lifestyles to elevate our health and well-being.